Hi, I thought I'll make a video on Shopify. Now, a lot of businesses use Shopify to run their e-commerce stores, and we at Software House also provide Shopify development services. But Shopify has its advantages and disadvantages. So I thought I'll make a video to explain the advantages and why you should use Shopify, and the disadvantages that not a lot of people would tell you. Especially people like me, those are in the business of providing Shopify development services. Now, to start with the advantages of Shopify development, Shopify store, it is very quick and easy. You can start a Shopify store in less than 20 minutes. Now, I've seen so many different videos on YouTube where people show you how they have set up their store within 20 minutes. The entire reason of the Shopify platform was to make it accessible for a layman to be able to start an e-commerce store. So the simplicity is there and it's very easy to get started with Shopify. The second big feature that I see of Shopify is the point of sale system, where if you're running a store as well as running a local shop, it becomes very easy to synchronize the process and process your payment through the Shopify dashboard or Shopify platform. It is very useful for a lot of businesses. They find it outstanding to be able to do both of those things into one platform. Shopify, because of its simplicity, doesn't require you to hire a developer. So all of that cost that you would pay to a developer can be saved with a Shopify store. Now, there are some disadvantages to Shopify as well. When you're starting a Shopify store, it is quick, easy, and efficient, and it is very cheap as well. Sometimes you can get started with just $1. Now, the problem comes in when you are trying to make additional features to your website and you need to integrate an app. Now, these apps are mostly built, 90% of the time, are built by different developers. Each developer would cost you $20 to $100 to install the app or to use their app on month-to-month basis. When you add multiple apps, because apps becomes your weakness, because all that great functionality that you see in the big e-commerce store, you can't really have it without installing the app. Or there are only two ways to get all that massive functionality. One is to get an app and pay a monthly subscription, and the second is to pay to a developer to build that functionality for you in your Shopify store. Now, when you add these multiple apps into your store, things like adding custom reviews, collecting all different sort of data, showing even the basic bundling of the product costs you a lot of money. I have seen Shopify store where the store have to pay about $5,000 in recurring subscriptions to these developers and these apps to be able to run their store efficiently. Now, that is a massive amount. I haven't seen this kind of amount being paid on WordPress or even on the custom platform. Even with a custom platform, there's a massive cost on the start when you're building a website. You don't really pay that kind of money. The second disadvantage that I see in Shopify stores is they all look the same. It is very easy to replicate a Shopify store if you see one. For example, if you're running a clothing store on Shopify and your idea is brilliant, outstanding, you have outsourced your product from China or any other country, and now you're starting your business, you're running your store, and you're hoping to get all those sales that you thought you would get, right? And somebody sees your website and they can instantly identify that your website is built with Shopify. Now, there's nothing wrong with people knowing what your website is built on, but the problem with Shopify is it's so simple and easy to replicate exactly what you have. If you're using a theme, or if you're using the base theme of Shopify, you're essentially able to copy the entire same website within a few seconds. Now, that's where the problem comes in, because the tools and resources you are instantly available to a third person, and the competition looks quite the same. There's not really a lot of uniqueness in any of your competitors. So there are a couple of things that are great about Shopify, and there are a couple of things that you need to be mindful if you're looking to choose Shopify on the long run. Thank you so much. My name is Shahriyar and I run a software company called Software House. If you have any questions about how we build Shopify stores, or if you want to build a Shopify store, get in touch with us.